Well, hi everyone. I'm Evan Rapp, and I'm the Western Regional Sales Manager for RTI, and it's time for the Rapp Report. And hey, I want to thank everyone for the week off. I laughed, I cried, I experienced the entire spectrum of emotions. Maybe we'll even take a little break hereafter, now and again. So next week, I'm going to give you a little peek at a great big RTI show, which is coming up at CEDIA and coming right up on the calendar, right up, September 5th to 7th in Denver, and we are booth 3512. That's 3512 at CEDIA in Denver. But in preparation for that, it is first a great time to talk about how easy it is to work with us and some of the different ways to get going so you can start making use of some of the things you're going to see in our booth. We're not your granddaddy's RTI anymore. I keep saying that. But the core reason is that we genuinely have acquired and or unleashed hundreds of combined years of institutional knowledge into the development of the exact products this AV market needs. The ones you've been begging for, mind you, and we've made it easier than ever to put them to work for you guys as well. And there's lots of time to talk about you becoming an RTI dealer, but let's first talk about what you might do if you're not. You might have heard me talk about our new DSP Matrix amps, which are, well, they're frankly killer on features, on performance, on price. Once again, it's a solution in a box or a versatile system component for both simple and advanced designs. And it can work by itself in an easy standalone environment with no control necessary. But it can also be controlled in your systems, and to show you what we mean, we're now providing control for and Elan drivers, and you do not require RTI authorization to get your hands on them and to work with these. You do not. We're doing this because these aren't just amps we want to compete with a couple of pieces that are being reboxed and relabeled by some of our competitors. This is RTI audio. It represents a legitimate new ground in design and performance. And I know that sounds like a car commercial, I know. But they do. They sound great, are easy peasy to configure, and are a dream for those using control systems, if that's your choice. Compare these to the entire industry and use them. And no RTI authorization required. But some of you guys will want to be. Think also about the IVB50. Now, this has been a lot of fun as you guys have started to understand this segment of the conferencing market. BYOD, BYOM, bring your own device, bring your own meeting. Products have really become a dominant force in the conferencing and meeting room market because they allow a lot of companies to add a lot of functionality without adding a lot of structure as well, especially in smaller rooms and for those guys on smaller budgets. Now, like RTI audio, RTI intelligent meetings is real, and that's the IVB50. It's a BYOD, BYOM device that attaches to a computer which hosts the meeting of your choice and doesn't need a lot more than USB or HDMI to become the meeting room. It has beamforming microphones to isolate the speakers and the presenters, along with automatic noise reduction, automatic echo cancellation, and automatic gain control. The sound is really good, and the speaker is perfectly balanced for conferencing tones. A 4K camera with real auto framing, speaker tracking, and more is also aboard, and it even gives you the ability to cascade microphones to expand its reach and intelligibility, and you can even wirelessly share multimedia data and content using the optional media exchange dongle. And it doesn't require control, but works beautifully in a system and does not require RTI authorization. It does not require it, but it might inspire it. RTI Intelligent Meetings is real and just getting started, and Blustream is such a great way to work with us that my leg is doing that shaky thing I talk about sometimes. And remember that Blustream really is an alternative solution to what you might be using now, and we're always designed to be better than what's happening in the market. No one has done more for AV infrastructure over the last 5 years. No one, and I'm going to stand on this particular mountain and yell about it for a little while. Too many of our competitors are standing pat. There are new products with new challenges to solve, and too many won't commit the resources We need to make your job easier and make your work perform better. If you compare our line to the size it was even a year ago, you'll see that we're growing because you need us to, because you've asked us to. So I'll name check a little bit here. Maybe you're using Wirestorm or Just Add Power or Binary or AV ProEdge for your extenders and switchers and AV over IP and matrices and stuff like that. Maybe you're using the Barco ClickShare or the Icron USB 3 extender in your conference rooms and the like as well, or a high-end multi-viewer you wished cost thousands less. We are good at all of those things, and we're good at them in a way that allows each part to help the other. It's remarkable, and I definitely think you ought to give us a look. And if the moon and stars align, we can talk about your becoming an RTI dealer, because in addition to all the stuff we can do without control, Integration Designer has absolutely evolved into the right tool for today and tomorrow. We still give you as much control over the control as you want, but you can more or less do your pages automatically as well too. That Coral design is fabulous. And know that I am having the same repeat conversation with dealers every week. You call me and you love what we're doing, but the other guys have made it hard for you to extricate yourselves, and I get it. The solutions we've got here give you options, and I think you're also going to want to start looking to RTI, the new RTI, for dominant leadership in a category that has decided, quite frankly, to fall all over itself. Have any of you guys, by the way, really asked, why? So maybe this stuff helps your company roadmap, and maybe it's just the solution for the job. I'm good with you either way. Just let me know how I can help. Now, next week, I'm going to give you a tiny glimpse of the new RTI showing at CEDIA, and we're coming. We're hats backward, eyes fixed, shoes tied, pants hanging, tech first, dealer first, never coming in between you and your customer first. And we're in booth 3512, September 5th to September 7th in Denver. Get in touch for an appointment. I do have dedicated slots that will fill. This week I'm in LA, baby. Give me a shot. I'm out and about. I'd love to meet with you. And for RTI and Blustream and solutions across the spectrum, I'm Evan Rapp, and it's under control.